Hey there, projectors, and happy full moon. Thanks for joining me for your intuitive reading this week. If you're new to the channel, I do my readings based on your human design type. I will leave the link below in the information box so you can find your type if you're not sure what yours is. And today my readings will be a little bit abbreviated. I just haven't been feeling that well the past few days, so I'm trying to conserve my energy and hopefully we'll be back to normal next week. So let's get started. All right, the rune that I pulled out for you to get started today is the rune of wholeness. And if you think about this being sort of a crack, maybe a crack in an egg or something, this is like the healing of those seams coming together and healing a cut or a wound, or you're becoming whole. This is about self-realization, about your core individuality, what you're, and I love this, what you're striving to be is what by nature you already are. So that's really, I think that's really beautiful, and that really ties into human design for me, that idea that we are perfectly designed to be what we are in this world, and if we can get back to that true nature, it allows us to really feel fulfilled, really be in the flow, and unlock all of those opportunities and things for us. It's asking you to express in a creative way, and it wants you to know that you have life force energy available to you to fund those endeavors. This reading is really interesting because last week we kept talking about you really coming out as yourself and you really stepping into your power, and this feeling of it's finally safe to come out and be who you are, and the world is better for it. And I think that that message is continuing this week. So because it talks about heart healing, and we definitely talked about that, and that needing to sort of bring back all of those lost pieces of ourselves so that we can feel more whole. And a big part of that is our heart. Especially, you're very sensitive, and sometimes we take things too personally, we hold on to things, and we're just healing those up. And reminding yourself that while you can take action on things that feel good to you, these creative expressions and all of that, doing in and of itself is not necessarily productive. So we can be productive without the busyness. A lot of times I feel like I get a lot done in my sleep, and sometimes when we're doing things that we just really enjoy, it's really healing for us. So don't forget that. And it's interesting, the first card that comes out, being that today is full moon, is the moon on the water. So what I was really drawn to in this card is you've got these herons. They're all circling around, sort of, I can just hear them sort of like the noises that they're making and warning each other and warning the other animals around, like something is stirring. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. Like something is gathering strength. You are gathering strength. And you're so connected with the earth and with nature that they all feel it. They all feel it coming. And so they're preparing, they're ready. And you can see that the auric here is, he's in this position of charging forward, like ready to face anything. This standing his ground, and this little egg here, this egg shape. I mean, herons are about fertility and creation, and so is this egg. And so going back to creativity and creatively expressing, it's interesting, like, what are you about to create? What is about to come into being? Because clearly something is. You're wading through emotions, you're wading through the darkness towards what you know is there, what you know is meant for you. And you're ready to bring it into form. So the clarifier here is Tate the Sylph, and she's all about speed. So whatever is happening here feels like it's coming in fast. Like it's been feeling like nothing, like maybe there's stagnation or something, and here there's this feeling of like something is coming in, and it's coming in fast. And almost like, you know, nature feels these natural rhythms and these, you know, like you've heard about elephants migrating before anyone knows that an earthquake is coming. This feeling that they understand before anyone else does what's coming. And there's this feeling that everything else in nature knows what's coming to you, knows what's stirring, knowing what's about to come into creation for you. The next card out is the Stag. And you just look at his stance here. I mean, shield, this, you know, burly arm gripping this axe, and there's sort of a strength about this fearlessness, this empowered state. It's kind of interesting that, like, the tree here, the tree of life on his shield, it's like fighting the good fight, doing what is right, doing what is just, standing your ground, feeling empowered. And the clarifier here is gotcha. And gotcha's all about the unexpected. I often relate gotcha to the Tower card in traditional tarot, because gotcha shakes things up. Gotcha breaks down structures and gives you a chance to rebuild them how you think it should be rebuilt. Not just going back to the way things were, not rebuilding to have exactly what you had before. This is about completely restructuring things for yourself and for the greater good. So it feels like something is really coming in for you this week that's really strong and powerful, but fast and unexpected. And so just stay on your toes, and whatever is coming in too. I mean, think about this. This is about you being whole. This is about you coming into your power. This is about you arriving at something that's major. So that's all I have for you today, and check back with us here on Desert Mage next week. All right, have a good one. Bye.